peoples, welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go over a little bit more in depth of what I plan to do with the car, my vision for the car. I know last time I just like showed you guys the car and say yada yada yada, this is what I got here and there, you know, all kind of stuff. So right now what I'm gonna do is go over a little bit more in depth what I plan to do with the car and how I envision the car in the long run or in the end. So as you guys know, this car came with this this Riddick's wide body kit. You can see it's got the rear fenders in the rear, and it's got the wide front fenders up there. I'll show you guys on this side. It's a little bit packed in here right now. You can see the front fenders are a bit wide up front, which I might leave the front ones. I've seen another car with just the front ones, the side skirts, and then a nice front bumper, so I might do that. But what I don't plan to do is run the Riddick's rear fender overs, or the wide body in the rear, because for one, everybody know when you run wide body in the rear, you have to, like, you know, cut this out over and whatnot, then you got to fold up all that shit, and then you got to weld that stuff back. I don't want to cut, for one, like, I don't want to cut the body of the car. Like, I know it's already all cut up, like the roof is cut up, like I'm gonna get that put back into place. The gearbox tunnel is cut up right there. I'm gonna get this put back into place. What I haven't found yet is I haven't gotten this the little wing part that my buddy cut out of there. I haven't been able to locate those from him, so I'm gonna see if I'm gonna keep looking. Well, he'll keep looking and see if he have that, and if he does, that would be awesome, because I won't have to fabricate, you know, any kind of metal to put in there. But back to what I was saying here, I don't want to cut the body of the car, so my plan is this. So I figured if I run the side skirts and probably the wide front fender, because I don't want to spend a ridiculous amount of money on carbon fiber fenders or whatever kind of fenders to make this street car. Then I run these fender, you know, kind of like a side skirt in the rear. Once you put them on right and all that stuff, you know, to look neat. But I figure if I do this and then don't run those fender overs, I'm not really a body kit guy in a Supra, but you know, it'll probably be hard to find all the OEM body pieces, fenders and all that. So I'll probably just run this in the rear, side skirts, and then keep the fenders. I figured it would look nice. The look that I wanted, I don't want to run these, because we all know how difficult it's going to be to like get this like lined up perfect in the body lines and all that. Even when you get it like good up here, down there, you know, it'll still be a little gap or whatnot, and I don't want to mess with that. I don't. So the plan is to just line up the side skirts and the front fenders as much as possible, and then run the little panel back here, the little rear side skirt or whatever it is, bumper side skirt, I don't know what they call it. Now for you guys with Supras and or you have extra Supra parts or anything, like hit me up on Instagram or wherever, because I need these parts, man. Here's a list of all the parts that I need right now. So I need the fuel tank door, the part in here that locks, that door, I don't know what it's called. I need a lock for this door, the locking mechanism for this door. He says you have the mirrors, but if you have mirrors, hit me up. I need a body harness, the entire body harness I need for this car, with the fuse boxes and everything for underneath the dash, and also the fuse box that went inside the engine bay. I need that. So if you have the body harness from the engine bay to include the headlight harness and all that, I need that, all of that. If you have gas pedal, brake, and clutch assembly, I need that as well. If you have the dash bar that goes across the dash right here, I need that. If you have this door don't open all the way, that's because the fender is hitting on the fender. But this is what I was saying, that little locking mechanism, the thing that holds the thing that goes into that right there and lock the door, I need that. I got the windows for back here. I don't need that. If you have any interior piece at all, like, hit me up. My biggest concern is, I got the dash. My biggest concern is, like, you know, the everything that goes around, like this, the driver part that goes around there, and then this part. If you have that, glove box, if you have that, hit me up. If you have a hard top headliner, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Just anything interior wise. If you're looking at this car right now and you have something and you think, man, I could use that, just hit me up on Instagram or hit me up in the comments. I need a gas tank with the filler neck on it, and hopefully the fuel pump hangers. Taillights he said he have, should be able to get those. I need the hinges for this for the rear hatch. It needs that. But once I get the tunnel and the roof on, I could really start digging into this car. What I'm gonna try to do is try to piece the car back together before paint or any of that stuff. Probably throw like a TRD wing on it. Probably delete that right there. But I try to piece it all back together after I get the roof on, the tunnel back in. That way I could know what I have and I could know what I need. Also need the glass for the passenger side door, and the all the wires and stuff to go with this to unlock the door. I got the lock thing. But yeah, the biggest thing that I need right now is that dash bar. They were like, if I caged the car, I could build that on there, but I don't want to cage this car. Like, I'd rather cage this car. Like, this car makes way more power than this probably gonna make. Or I don't know. This might make a lot of power, who knows. But if it does, then eventually I'll just rip the interior back out and cage it. But for now, I don't want to cage it. I'd much rather cage this car. It already ran like a 9.6, a bunch of more money or whatever. I'm pretty sure I could get it down to like a 9.1, somewhere around there. Yeah, so that's all the stuff I need for this car. And my goal for this car, which is what I showed you guys with that other Supra, is something along those lines. I mean, I could probably try to get rid of this and go back to the stock body right there, but I don't really like kitted Supras that much, but it don't look bad with this. And you know, when you paint this part right here, you paint this and you just leave this black, the little bottom part, and then you put like the little fender thing right here that they have that goes up there. It don't look too bad, but the vision I have for it is just different than building a drag car. I don't want a drag car. I want something I could cruise in, go to car shows, car meets, stuff like that. You know, go hang out with friends. So that's the plan. But thank you guys for stopping by, man. Like, share, subscribe, come back and check me out. Peace.